Okay, so hello everybody, welcome to the post-mortem stream where we talk about SINoALICE Japanese. I'm speaking this on behalf of Emmy, my good friend and actually one of my roommates. I have his phone, the Galaxy J7 Pro, in which we'll be using this for this stream. But as you can see, the event is not over yet. So hello everybody, hello again, welcome to another stream and welcome to the first episode of hashtag Aga Talks for year 2024. My name is the Bomb and aka Aga2, the first Maria, and yesterday I was given the privilege by Emmy himself, which is the software manager at the hashtag Monday Squad, the Dead or Alive collective that we both founded. I actually got the privilege to also play the game for myself, and to be honest, it's not as easy as it might look because we switched roles when we initially realized about the Global Edition's demise or shutdown, and I had the privilege of becoming a creative director. Now the roles have been switched over, and I got the privilege to be the presenter of it while he is the creative director. As you can see by our accents or how we speak. He tends to be strictly British at times. But hey, he lets us have a little bit of formal on his side, so no need to worry about certain things. It's all part of his personality. While I tend to become normal one. I'm just a normal looking guy you find on the internet. But all in all, it's not that doesn't really matter anyways because we're all bound by the same goal of actually covering this whole thing because this sits close to his heart. Actually, that also means that also sits pretty close to my heart. So it feels like our minds have been connected and our hearts have been connected because of this whole game series, SINoALICE in particular. So we're going to be talking about it today and of course have a little sneak peek at what happened. As you may have noticed, Emmy also has his POV on what happened after the shutdown. But technically, it's still not shutting down until their final broadcast on the 24th of this month, as we're told by the SINoALICE PR. So what does this mean when we hit that 24 January? Well, they're going to be having a final management live broadcast that they told everyone. So they're having a finality, the final nail in the coffin for the whole series. As you can see by the icon here, that really states that it's actually a stone head or a grave mark. Oh yeah, a gravestone, never mind. We'll get to Google Play. As you can see, I'm having his phone right now. He actually lets me do it this time. As you can see by his account here, he has a crying face, which you can probably distinguish. It's a Danganronpa character. But, it also sits pretty close to his heart. He loved the character so much. Okay, so as you can see by the Google Play here, it says, SINoALICE data nanika. So which means it kind of like the final end of this. There's also the name, the art has been changed to the stone, gravestone over here. It just says SINoALICE at the bottom together with a flower here. I don't know if they have a wallpaper somewhere, but as far as I can tell, I can't have right now because I don't want to stir up copyright reasons. But I also got the global edition, which is of course global edition. I can technically still access it, but it just sits in there forever, just hard coded in there. It probably doesn't work anymore because we already ran out of time. But we'll get to that in just a second. He also had a lot of these games in him, like not a number of games, like unlike what I had on my phone here, the A5S. This is technically his phone, so it's now really his phone now because I have the A5S. He gets to keep the J7 Pro, and even after we have his first A5X Plus. So which means A53, A33, A54, or maybe A55, A75, whichever way you want to call it. But you can see we got it. He got the Girtargo, we got two SINoALICE editions, we got Terraria. He actually he actually paid it himself. Celestial Tree VIP. We also had a history with that. Maybe some other time. Data Wing, we played that. Near reincarnation, it's not possible. So I don't know. He has the discretion to actually kind of like delete this. So Factor 2, he also still has it in his library. That basically is much it for that. For the games library. But as you can see by the Japanese edition, for those who have access to the game via other means, you can see that the Google Play Store image and also the app icon has been changed to a gravestone, while the global edition still remains the same. Okay, you know what? Let's just actually check this out. As you can see, it still retains the same as always, you know, some other things, but it doesn't really seem to deal that much. Except for the fact that we don't have anything left here. It's just this hard-coded message. This one right here doesn't even work anymore. I actually covered that in the other post-mortem story, other post-mortem stream that I did, but I never really got around to actually play this around. But I had it covered here because by the grace of Emmy, of course, and also we had to mirror that for the very first time there. But again, we don't have the image of the actuality in there, so it's kind of just sitting there. So we just actually got to get around this in here. So let's check the ending here and see what we can find. Again, this is what I call this like a drops of hell thing. This is a preemptive end. Because of those who are tuning in, this is the global edition, you may actually find out that this actually is the preemptive end. Because the true end is on the originality here, which means if it is in Japanese edition, then the true end will be in Japanese edition, which we'll show in just a bit. But all in all, it's a little bit like a preemptive end here. I didn't even quite notice that they actually put a lot of effort into this. Even though it is a preemptive end, that still remains very, very intriguing. Very intrigued. Like, as you can see, SINoALICE end. That's really about it. But it's different for Global Edition, which actually, so we'll just see it in a minute. But is all that says, it's not that much to begin with. As you see, there's a lot of things to be covered on here, and I'm actually a little bit devastated when I realized that that actually happened. Actually truly was devastated about this. Emmy was also devastated, but not almost as devastated as he is. He is very devastated. I can pretty tell much after he had recorded that particular footage of the end, like the final end, where everything is in ruins, but we're still able to access the game. Like, this is a technical end, but we're still able to access the game. That made him cry in his sleep. Seriously, I can hear him like wailing with his pillow because we're sleeping right next to each other in a room because we have another roommate coming here because we rent the same as room or actually share the same as room. So three of us are in that room. He is silently crying in his sleep. He is actually kind of like softly wailing, softly what do you want to call this? Softly sniffing hard, but he is crying. Like, he is definitely very much devastated because he had been playing it since 2020 with the release of Global Edition. And he's been stuck with it ever since. Like, from all the entirety, from 2B and now Snow White to Rena Ueda. That gave me much interest in the game as well, so I had to look it up. and I became a fan. Like serious. All in all, it was a great experience. I was even though I missed out on some things, Emmy caught me up a lot during those processes. I'm very thankful for him for doing all these kinds of shenanigans because who knows, you couldn't ever ask it anywhere else. It's just, it's just. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. Like he has been devastating ever since the timer reached zero, or probably after the time when he realized Global Edition is shutting down. Like his beloved game has been shut down. Like I'm speaking for Emmy here, okay? I'm speaking one for my friend, okay? He is still devastating over the fact that SINoALICE is gone. Like full stop. There's gonna be a final broadcast, but after that, that's it. There's no more of the series. All that was left of him are the PNGs, the screenshots, and Snow White. Of course, the Lonely Bride, which he is his guild name. He just had to deal with Snow White. Actually had to represent him for that. He wants to go for the Lonely Bride because, you know, Snow White's classes like cleric and mage classes all having what do you call this? Wedding gowns, wedding outfits. That is something else. And truth be told, I actually have added in the cart wedding outfits. That's pretty close to me. That's pretty close to us. The last thing I gotta do is to be sexy because my second grand appearance on Cosplay Matsuri that happens every 28 to 30 December. Okay, I'm gonna go for 3 days this time. The last one I did with the last Matsuri I had was just a single day, but I had many great friends in here, like Miss D cosplay. It's one of the most notable cosplayers in the Philippines. I got in touch with it. I actually stayed over at the booth for God knows how long. But that will be in a blog post in which I'm still in the middle of making it. I've been a bit under the weather, but I've been making on it alongside the 2023 rankings for the top 25. But I'll get it done before February. Okay, I'll get it done before February. Um, if that doesn't work, we'll just pull it anytime. But again, um, I have the wedding outfits. All that's left is a white wig. And basically some other shenanigans that will make me look like Snow White. Because this will be the final piece of the puzzle that we will be ever we will ever encounter. And for Emmy to satiate himself in able to see Snow White from SINoALICE transform into real life cosplay, which of course I'll be representing. You saw me as the first Maria, now you'll also see me as Snow White. And maybe, just maybe, some other characters like Oshimain or Shirokane Rinko. I call her Oshimain for a lot of reasons. Or maybe some Sakura Sumiyoi, another one of my VTuber presences, due to debut on the second quarter of this year. That's just projected debut, but regardless, I'll be given the full details as soon as they're available. Third would be the lead ram. Second King Arthur lead ram from Evertail. A lot of complex clothing, but we'll get it done. Sooner or later, we'll be able to cosplay lead ram. And this town will be the very first to ever experience the cosplay in action. Okay, first time this neighborhood will experience cosplay in action. No one has ever cosplayed in this town before or in this neighborhood before. This will be the very first time that a cosplay will take place in this neighborhood, and I'll be hosting that. So hashtag AgaInvades will be coming real soon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get access to the game at will. So let's go ahead and mute this one over here and go to the timer. So now, because we're gonna be accessing the game and have our first look. I mean, we also already got our first look through Emmy, but our first personal look at SINoALICE Japanese edition, or I should say, SINoALICE in its entirety post-mortem. Just look on my left. Just look on my left over there. I think I might have to replace my headphones. Or probably rewire them. Alright, so as you can see, we got the graveyard here, which actually sits pretty close to what we said here. We got other gravestones, but this one here has the mark of SINoALICE, and there's also a flower on it. Getting back here, we can see that the data transfer has been grayed out alongside other things, so which actually means we're gonna have to OCR it. So give me a minute. I've done OCR on the fly, but never on the stream. So let's go ahead and put this to original text because it's gonna be proven difficult. No, 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 no. Just do it on the camera. Okay, here we go. So we got data transfer over here. That's pretty much it. This one here, this one on the left here, it says terms of service. This one over here is increase. This one over there, that's one it's clear cache. It's like the simplest settings, like just like the last time. Oh wait, oh, there's also a refund application over there. So which actually means not everything is here. So let's see what it here is. Let's see what this translate here. So we're gonna have to provision another strcpy instance just so that I can put it over here. strcpy tcp ip equals 155. No audio. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna be having a little bit of a difficulty here, but it's a little scuff. Don't you worry about it. It's good. SM A57F. Also, let's remove this. J730G. Gilbit. Okay, here we go. Also apply filters because that's how I do. Okay, DTC4. Okay, so as you actually see here, I actually copied this over. It says data transfer not available. Not available. Okay. I never really got to around here, so let's try it again. That should be more like it. Um, Yeah, let's see. It's not linked anymore, so everything is gone. Please note that if you did not load this up by 11:15 of January, including the cache, your account information will not be able to be restored. So which means there's not no time before you can actually deal with it. So let's go back to what we're dealing with and deal with it over. Um, okay, let's go back here. And launch. So we now know that everything here about data linkage is fucked. Which means everything that stays on this device will stay on this device. So we'll need some ways to actually even back up the data through other means. Or probably let Google do that? I'm not even entirely sure. Without actually rooting the whole thing, okay? Without actually rooting the whole freaking thing. Because that is not exactly what we want on this device. For now. Okay? So, as you can see here, we got no data. It is supposed to be gold and crystals? Oh yeah, Twilight crystals, yes. This is supposed to be the guild screen. This one here is supposed to be guild timer, but it's fucked up in here. You guys see, we got, not Cracker, we also got Kaguya. See a lock, I don't know. Maybe it's, oh, it's Gretel over there. And I see a rose. It's pretty decent indication. This is Snow White we're dealing with. And actually, you know what? In terms of Snow White, I'll be making a Void on it live, so uh, it'll be on Friday. So go check it out. Stay tuned. We also got the Glass Slipper, which is Cindy or Cinderella. But I don't know. Okay, so oh, we got the cast. We got the lamp here. This is Aladdin. The glasses. This is Dorothy. I think this is Gretel. Okay, so I'm pretty fucked. Lunchbox. I think there's a lunchbox somewhere. Oh yeah, there's this. This is the three little pigs. Well, where's Pinocchio? This one here is not Cracker. I think this one is Pinocchio. Not even sure. Oh, this one is Pinocchio. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Mike. But what gives Alice the significance here? I'm not even entirely sure. This one over here. This might actually be Sleeping Beauty. But I digress. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. But all I know is this rose over here on our bottom right is Snow White. When we see on the question mark, this actually means thank you for playing SINoALICE. I actually OCR'd it alongside him. So he's actually recording things, I'm also doing that. Aggiornamento software pronto per installazione. What the hell is it? Oh, it's a software update. Okay. I also one roommate of ours here also got the same phone as mine and had the updates early. So shit. Anyway, this is just blank. It is blank. So let's take a look at somewhere else. So let's see. We got the memories here. We got what else do we got? I think the character. Oh, we got the. I think it's like a Pokédex. It shows the characters and the items that we got. Characters, monsters, and also armor, and everything what we just got on that particular account. Okay, on that particular account. As you can see, it's set to Snow White, but it can be anywhere, anything you want. So let's go reset this, and it has all the characters itself. Like for all 16 characters all that are in the game are now in full view here. So we got Alice, Snow White, Red Riding Hood, Cindy, Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, Kaguya, Little Mermaid, Dottie, Nutcracker, Three Little Pigs, Aladdin, Rapunzel, Hamilton, the Match Girl. Snow White is of most significance to him because after everything, this is actually the most acquired character that he had. Like this is the default. He lived with it. And now it's turned to, I guess, many of these things. So let's take a look at Snow White for one instance, because he had a lot of classes during his time at the Global Edition. So I think from what he shared with me, I think this one, this one, yeah, this one, not this one. I think not this one. This one here, what I'm holding right now, what I'm holding right now is actually like I'm tapping it. I'm here. This is his significance here. So that was gave him the Lonely Bride in its full entirety. This one over here, which sits right next to the vault, is the initial thought that gave him the Lonely Bride. And this one right here, if this is a cleric class, this mage class takes the cake. This takes the Lonely Bride to the next level. So he has a sticker, he has the thing, and he has the PNGs for these. So yeah. And most of these were not actually allotted here. So we got the medal here is the final one that says pretty low here. We also got, I think, from what he experienced during his time there before he actually put this up on hiatus for so long. Um, Snow White has a gadget that directed to herself, so I think like let's like until like this part here. That's what I'm. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's not this one, but it's that one. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so let's try it again. From what I can tell from him, okay, from what he can tell me, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and not this one, okay. This one, yes. This one, no. Yes. This one, yes. Not sure. Yes, absolutely. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. 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 Basically, every one of these is just no. Like along, like unlike it. Okay, so I think this one he actually didn't get it. I'm assuming he did. So let's see. One, two, three. I think he got the crusher. Four, five, six. Yes, seven, eight. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13 apparently, 14, 15, 16, 17. Out of all these noise, he only got 17 classes. That's just basically it for that. But it's still, it's a very big feat because that's a lot of Snow Whites on Global Edition. And he managed to almost get them all. Holy shit. I'm actually surprised that he became a super fan because of Snow White. And he truly cemented his part as a super fan because of Snow White. Again, we got this thing right here. These are all default things. But do we have LLs? Because I think we got Ls. I think we don't. I think this has been true reset, so we don't see anything. But again, we got LLs and we also got Ls. So I'm not sure how big that how fuck that is. So I'm not even sure. This is way too big. So we gotta wait for a few minutes again because this is running on Exynos. So this is slow as balls. So I think let me check up on the double Ls. Because on Global Edition we have a couple of LLs in his apartment. That's what he said to me. That's what he told me. I think I see something. And it must be my imagination. There's actually gonna be a little bit of a flower in there, so I'm not entirely sure what is going on there. But hey, that is a lot to deal with. I mean, concerning from a game that actually I've been with him ever since its launch in the global edition. It's just, yeah. It's just, I don't know. Okay, we got LLs, but apparently we're gonna have to find all these that are unlockable and are associated with this account. Because we got straight up LLs. Okay, we got straight up LLs. It's gonna take a while. God damn it! Okay, I'm back. Took a while, but again, we don't have LLs that are acquirable, so like, it actually went to a true reset of sorts, so like, we can't do shit anymore. Okay. So I think we also got some other classes that also got shitted on as well. Also, we did stickers. Not sure if we got some for Snow White. This one right here. This was actually his staple. He got this sticker. He used it in a multiplayer session. Holy shit! I mean, like seriously. Um, this is his staple. You're hopeless, shocked. I think it's just the first five. Everything is fucked, as far as we can tell. Okay, went back to the same ass screen. Like, Jesus. Okay, I think you know what? We've gone through a whole lot of these things. Let's just do data. So, what are the last pieces of data that we have observed so far? So, this is the screen right here. So, let's see. I think let's swap for Snow White because apparently it's. Okay, I gotta send him a screenshot. So, if he sees Snow White, we gotta have to.
この名の通り、私に汚れなど許されない。一点の曇りなく、天から降り注いだ真っ白い雪のように生きるのみ。
That actually appeared different when it comes to this part here. So, like a parting message? Okay, so job, character. So apparently it appears like a job here. It's like these things. There's a lot of letters here. So this is um parting words. We could read through a whole lot of it, but I don't know any Japanese words. All I know is that those are parting words. Wow, that's a big ass text. Okay. We missed out on that opportunity, but I think it's just after the fact that we got to the end. I think that was the rule. But since we missed out much, we can't. Okay. Um. Okay. This SINoALICE data. SINoALICE data. Let's OCR this and see what we can find. We're going back to wait. Okay, there we go. Um. Let's go back to here. Let's OCR this. Um. All right. So let's go back to the drawing board again. Let's do A057F. Okay, uh, so let's see. It released last 6/6/2017. We got that right. Amount of players currently. Operation period for 2,414 days. So it had 214 days in operation. That was very long. So again, spanning 7 years, it wouldn't take too long for it to distinguish it being like that. So next one here we got total number of players. Um, let me see. What is Ascolta? I don't want Ascolta's shit. Let's see. We got 6 million. 6 million. I think it's just Japanese edition or it counts everything. Number of guilds established, 876,177. Okay? We got no member matches, 75 million. Holy shit. We got gacha rotations. 1,093,803,265 rotations. That is a lot. I think if we could consolidate Japanese and global editions, that will be very high. I think this is for Japanese editions only. Unless if they have everything consolidated, okay? If they have everything consolidated, even those from global editions, that would be a lot. Okay, so let's see. Total number times on also Osoji. I don't know what the hell that is, but total number of times is literally software gore. Total number of times feels like software gore already. Let me try to deal with that again later on in the next OCR session. Or in the next OCR attempt. Let's see. How about this one? Monogat or floors clear. So monogatari means floors. Nightmare dispatches. Okay, so floor clears 2,693,693 million. That's nice. 770,597. How about this one? Nightmares deployed 1,061,000,000, 1,061,524,700 times. Wow, that is a whole lot of things. And the last one, let's see. We have total number of popular votes. It's 84,675,327,225 votes, and majority of it is for SINoALICE. What the hell? Okay, so let's do OCR this again. Because, again, I don't have the thing. Let's try to put it near the thing so that actually we can see. My apologies if I... Okay, so that should be it, okay? Total number of times... I don't know the number of times it is, but it is 1,272,641,320. What in the world? Anyway, fuck that. So many goddamn services here. I'm really hating this room. And my elder roommate over here, like in particular. Anyway, total number of times. What number of times will you see? Okay, what number of times? What are we talking about? What number of times? Just that is bullshit. Okay, you know what? That's all we need to say. Um, let's cut it again. Minimize the screen. Go back to timer and go back to the stream. Jesus Christ. Again, it's a huge figures, but I think it's just Japanese edition. If we go with the data from for global edition, that would be a very big one. And I think for Korean edition, and I think that's closely associated with global edition, or is it just it has its own Korean edition? If that's the case, that will also imply that it has the same treatment as global edition. So I think if they could consolidate all the values for Japanese, global, and Korean editions, that would be very high, like a number of votes there. So let's go back to what we're dealing with. Do what is this one? This is the credit screen? Okay. I made it in time. So end roll. So roll credits. It's also scrollable credits. That's just it. But hey, we got Alice and SINoALICE. Two prominent characters from the game. Like literally. Here's inquiries. This one is options. At least we still got options, but we don't have it. Sono, what the hell is it? Let me OCR this one. What does this button tell us? Okay, OCR again. It's blurry. We'll need to do that again. Okay, there we go. Let's cut it over to the thing again, which is BG. Cut. Alright. So let's see, what is this one? This is... Oh wait, it's cache? Okay. So this just delete the cache, but it will delete every... Please note that if you do not load this app, after clearing the cache, your account information will not be able to be restored. Even after you clear your cache, your account information will be restored. Okay, that's basically everything here. So that's basically everything that we said on the last one. Back to the stream. Um, so it literally says clear cache, but it will delete everything. So we can only have sound, we can only have graphic size, we only have the cache. But deleting the cache means deletes everything. That's also all the associated data, so no way of dealing with it this time. Data linkage again is turned off. We got inquiry, I think, what is this one? Terms of service, I guess this is inquiries. This is inquiries, this is a refund request. So the last final piece of the puzzle we're dealing with is this little gacha type thing that apparently is literally broken. It only has one book, but it only has the... Shit, I have a song again. Jesus. 30, negative 30 decibels does do the trick. So what this essentially mean is that it will display a character in random. It could be duplicate, but you know what I mean. Uh, upon learning from Emily's information and what we found on the internet, also on socials that were also cross-posted or reposted by SINoALICE PR, or call it SINoALICE Japanese PR, is that these characters, when drawn, will have their parting message here, in which actually Snowy is a little bit significant to him, at least because again, he's closely associated with Snow White, so he has it. So we'll translate it together. So we have our OCR ready to go, so let's launch our translate. And now let's go ahead and draw this thing here. Launch. So it still has the same gacha thing, but it's not the same gacha that we just did. It only has one.
これからも私は兄様と二人きりです。でも心の中ではあなたのことも気が向いたら思い出してあげますね。
I just hovered on the button, it's just clicked on its sound. Jesus. The hell? Let's put it sideways. What happens? Wait, hold on. It's a little bit difficult. But anyway, let's just do it in here. Okay, I should do something. Okay, so OCR. Away we go. Apologies if you can't see this thing, but let's see how it goes. It's sideways though. It says, from now on, I will be alone with my Oni-san. You're also, if you feel like it, I'll remind you. Okay, so again, they have again in a nutshell, those were all parting words of the characters. So let's go ahead and go back to our drawing board over here, and then redraw because we gotta see all the characters. I mean, all the freaking characters of this game, as they say their final parting words, addresses to us, the player.
まだここにいたんだ。
All right,
あ
time
ん
for
た
another
は
OCR.
物好きだね。12時の鐘は鳴ったんだ。早く帰りな。見送りくらいはしてやるからさ。
Okay, that is Cindy, but I'm having a little bit trouble OCRing this. So let's see how far we can get. So it says, from Cindy, it says, I was still here. You also like things. 12 o'clock bell rang. Go home early. I'll at least see you off. Next, we got Goret, aka Nagi. We also got Cindy. What else do we got? Pull it. Let's have another one on the list. I think this will go on until it.
嬉しく思う。時に迷い、傷つくことがあっても、あなたなら必ず自らの正義を貫けるはずだ。
I guess if I could rewind what I initially discovered on that particular time I switched from Anisa to Snow White, I think they spewed the same as line as they did here. Or at least when it comes to Snow White, because again, do not do live translations. Do not do live translations. I'm so sorry. I'll do not do live translations. Okay, do not do live translations. It is Snow White. We're gonna have a little bit of exposure there for a bit. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit more like it. Let's try to deal with that. Again, it's Snow White. See what we ask. Bullshit. Do not highlight. There we go. So it says, I'm very happy to have met you. If I get lost to get her, sometimes you must be able to carry out your own justice. Which is funny because he OCR'd this after he's done recording, so we'll get over to his own thing. And forget about the other one on the camera. I actually had it. So let's see. We got this one, which is from Emmy himself. He actually OCR'd this personally. He said, she said, I'm very happy to have met you. If you get lost and get hurt sometimes, to be able to carry out your own righteousness. Well, my translation, my own translation is a little bit difficult, but I guess you know the point. It's that Snow White really cared for us, even though he really cared for us, and now he actually addresses us as a player that whatever happens, we'll still be able to carry out our own efforts in our own way. So I think that was a bit of an um my bit of an understanding from what she tried to say here. It's actually because there's so many things that had happened there, and doing all these kinds of actions that matter to the character. Even though we lost, even though we cleared the stage, we lost to an opposing guild. Everything that happened is our own effort. I don't know if Emmy understood that, but since every parting string is addressed to us, the player, I think I can have a little bit more of an more than just an understanding of it. I think I can understand what she tried to say here. And again, she's addressing to us as the player, which means the characters also cared for us. Even though we're doing things outside of the game, even though we're not in the game for so long, they still know that we still pushed our own efforts, thus therefore bringing us to our own set of righteousness. Again, righteousness is kind of like a loose word here. So righteousness is kind of like a loose word here. So take it as you will. But again, from what SINoALICE has just told us here, right on the stream, our efforts will apparently pay off. You just have to deal it the truest way possible. And that truest way possible will depend on how we interpret it as the truest way possible. So I think that's what really made this whole thing here kind of like a little bit of translation there, a little bit of explanation. Because again, it is SINoALICE. And Emmy mattered much to SINoALICE. So next one. Next character to OCR.
やっと出会うことができました。
Hey, let's go, let's go.
あなたこそが私が求めていた一番強いお方。これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。
Alright, let's see how this one OCR says. Let's see what this translates to. Kaguya says, I was finally able to meet. Alright. Shit. Again, I don't want to highlight the whole thing. I was finally able to meet you. So, it would appear that all the characters, whenever we deal with all these things, in this particular scene, they're talking to us. They're literally talking to us and acknowledging us. So that's my point of view, but take it as you will. But from my point of view, and apparently Emily's point of view, the characters are talking to us, offering us their thanks. Despite all the efforts, despite the fact that we couldn't finish this game in its entirety, they still acknowledged us for our efforts, seeing us off, offering us advice. Those were those little things that matter to us. Even though they're just characters, they have their own soul. And to be able to express their gratitude in their way possible speaks it for itself. I hope other games that have their own end of service things do it like this, because you cannot see it anywhere else, especially in the global edition. You cannot see it anywhere else. It's just here in the Japanese edition that we'll be able to deal with all of this shit. So let's see what Kaguya has in store for us. So she says, I was finally able to meet you. You are the strongest person I ever wanted. Please continue to satisfy me a lot. Beyond the game. Okay? Beyond the game. That's what she's trying to pinpoint here. But again, this is Kaguya acknowledging us, as well as SINoALICE, Gret, and Cindy. Basically all the characters. All the characters. Next one. To OCR. Which character should we draw next? I don't know. It's been an hour already. Holy shit. It's Aladdin. Holy shit.
一つだけあったんだ。それはね。コンフィデンシャルだから教えないよ。
Fuck, dude. It auto-blurred on its own. There we go. That's easy enough. Okay, this one. What Aladdin told us. Shit. I thought there was nothing but that money couldn't buy, but there was one thing. Well, I won't tell you about it because it's confidential, because I googled it. Shit. Translation, what is this? Google the whole thing, you whole thing. Just to Google something. Aladdin, what are you doing? Oh yeah, well, let's try it again. Let's try a bit more closer. Unless it doesn't even do it to us. Okay, you know what? Let's just fuck. Again, it's just acknowledging us, but in a non-conventional way because he actually said he googled the whole shit out of it. What is he googling? Why is he trying to Google every out of existence, man? What are you to deal with? What are you trying to achieve here? That is the most obscure shit I've ever read in the translation. I think translation just fucked itself up. And I'm not happy.
おや、何を終わった気になっているんです？私たちの研究はまだ始まったばかり。探求の果てでまたいつかお会いしましょう。
Alright, we got Dochi. Let's see how far she goes. She says, "Oh, what do you think what do you think they're finished?" So she's actually kind of like foreseeing some things here. When it comes to Dochi, okay? When it comes to Dochi. Oh, what do you think? We've finished? Our research has only just begun. See you again someday at the end of our explorations. So, to Dochi, this is not goodbye. This is just see you again. Because someday we will meet again. I said this before. Yesterday in the farewell ceremony. That was really odd. Okay, sure. I mean, experiment-wise, this is actually a little bit too risque. But again, we got everything. Pull it. This is Nutcracker. We got Nutcracker. Not crackhead. Why am I calling him a crackhead? Sorry, I called you a crackhead. I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, let's try to. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Nutcracker has in store for us. Let's see. The Lord says it's okay now. Just one guy guarantees it. Come on, Hayaka. Wait, let me retranslate that again. I hope I got it right. The Lord says it's okay now. It's great. One guy guarantees it. Come on, hurry up. I think it just says random things, but again, this is all acknowledging the player. I don't know what else to deal with Nutcracker here or Nutcrackhead. I'm calling him a crackhead. I'm sorry. That was just not my. This was not my intention. Okay, let's try to re-OCR the whole thing again with Aladdin because I think he said Googled the whole thing. Confidential. So he said confidential, but I don't know what confidentiality it is because he said he Googled the full shit out of it. What are you trying to achieve, dude? I'm confused. Okay, let's try to re-OCR what Aladdin wants to say. I thought there was nothing that money couldn't buy. There was one thing that's. That's it. Okay. I can't tell you because it's confidential. Okay, so I think desire for the player is actually what happened here. Desire to the player? Probably, I don't know, maybe granting the player's wishes, like finally. If I can get Aladdin to do that to me, I'm gonna have to get Isekai to this game.
あなたと遊んだ思い出はずっと僕の中にあります。だから
We got Red Riding Hood. Alright, OCR completed. Let's see what she has to say. Red Riding Hood says, "It's okay. The memories of playing with you will stay with me forever, so I don't feel lonely anymore." So it's like also, again, like I said, these are all random parting words that mean something, but it's addressed to the player. So they're saying their goodbyes. Literally. So yeah. Red Riding Hood definitely has it going hard. But again, playing with you is actually means controlling the character. So she actually has a lot of fun with these actions of like formally one of these weapons that the player selects for her. I think that's what from Emmy's experience because he actually has it with Red Riding Hood as well. I haven't played the game. He only told it to me. Okay, next character. Would it be a duplicate? We can just dismiss if it is. And every time, every time, like I said, it would be a duplicate. It literally gave me duplicate. God damn it. Let's try it again. Again, it's unlimited draws.
おや、何を終わった気になっているんです？私たちの研究はまだ始まったばかり。探求の果てでまたいつかお会いしましょう。
We don't have Arisu yet. We need to have Arisu and Sleeping Beauty and Three Little Pigs. Can we deal with everything else?
やっと出会うことができました。あなたこそが私が求めていた一番強いお方。これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。
Oh my gosh. Kaguya. We already know that! We OCR'd this. Next one. Will it be a duplicate? I don't even fucking know.
この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Let's re-OCR what the not correct hit said to us again. Because apparently I think we have a mistranslation going on here. But again, we didn't have anything. It's just fixated there. What the fuck? Okay, let's see. It's the same thing. What the hell? Alright, next one! Hopefully it's Alice this time because I'm seeing these duplicates. It's not just once.
あなたと遊んだ思い出はずっと僕の中にあります。だからもう寂しくないです。
Shit. I am a little bit confused right now.
あなたと出会えたことをとても嬉しく思う。時に迷い傷つくことがあってもあなたなら必ず自らの正義を貫けるはずだ。
What did just know like? What the hell? Okay! Next! It's like the sounds are also different. They're not the same anymore.
あなたと会えて
Hey, we got Arisa! Let's go! I'll start this.
離れてしまうのは寂しいけれど大丈夫。私はずっとあなたのそばで応援しているよ。
Alright, let's see how she says here in English. So she says, "It was really nice to meet you, but I'd be sad to leave, but it's okay. I'll always be by your side supporting you." So she gave some reassuring words there aside from the parting words there. Because again, SINoALICE will not be SINoALICE without Alice herself. So that is a bit devastating, but okay. It is what it is. Shit. That is a bit devastating. I'm a bit devastating. Okay, I think we're gonna have to screenshot this. But Snow White will be in his in Emmy's heart forever. Just to keep this in mind. Ah!
はい、このマッチあなたにあげますね。お金はいりません。だってこれは私とあの子からのプレゼントですから。
We got Match Girl. And not the Match Girl we see from Blue Tea Games. It is Match Girl from SINoALICE. But let's see what she says here. Let's oversee this whole thing. If I can OCR this thing. I think it's really... I think it's good now, I guess. Okay. Okay, so Match Girl says, "Yes, I'll give you this match. I don't need money. This is a present for me and that grill." So Match Girl gave us a present from herself and a grill. But who is that? As an alternative version? I don't even know. But hey, thanks for the present. Emmy will appreciate it. I think he had Match Girl in the global edition as far as I'm concerned. Also Hamelin. Not entirely sure, but okay.
おや、何を終わって
Again, we
気にな
got
ってるんです？
Dottie. We already got it.
私たちの研究はまだ始まったばかり。探求の果てでまたいつかお会いしましょう。
Alright. She sounds like Pekochin in here, while Alice is voiced by the real Pekochin. Dottie sounds like Pekochin, while Alice was voiced by a real Pekochin. If you know what that is literally MAO.
やっと出会うことができました。あなたこそが私が求めていた
Oh
一番強い
god.
お方。これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。
Alright, we are 49%, but we'll tend to keep all these characters at once. This is gonna be the longest shit we've ever had.
あなたと会えて本当に良かった。離れてしまうのは寂しいけれど大丈夫。私はずっとあなたのそばで応援しているよ。
Next.
「まだここにいたんだ。あんたも物好きだね。12時の鐘は鳴ったんだ。早く帰りな。
And again, we're back.
してやるからさ。
Again, we're back to Cindy. Well, we've OCR'd that, so moving on. Hey, we got Rapunyan.
だからこれだけは言わせてください。あなたと仲良くなれて本当に良かった。
Okay, we got the Panyan in there. Let me see if I can answer this thing. Okay, let's see. What does Rapunzel says to us? I was so happy that you took my lonely hand. So let me just say this. I'm really glad to have become friends with you. It's actually quite romantic if you know what I mean, but okay. Thank you so much, Rapunzel. That really means a lot. Emmy will also appreciate it because I mean he has it here in the global edition. I think during the Valentine's Day with Snow White. I think he also has the screenshots, but I guess that's on his account. This is my account. I don't have it. Yeah. Again, like what I said to you to all the dear viewers, these right here are the parting messages that the characters have for us, the player. So they're talking to us, all right? They're talking to us as we're dealing with the end of SINoALICE as we know it. So yeah, moving on. We need to get 3 little pigs. Jesus. And Sleeping Beauty.
これからも私は
Again, we need to have we need to have Sleeping Beauty and 3 Little Pigs. I think those were the ones that were missing.
でも心の中ではあなたのことも気が向いたら思い出してあげますね。
I think I heard Nagi in that one. Okay, so let's check the character data again and see what's going on here. So, because we got all these farewell words of those characters. So let's see, Subete, I guess. Let's reset. So we got Aizu, yes. We got Snow White, yes. We got Red Riding Hood, yes. We got Cindy, yes. Pinocchio, no. Sleeping Beauty, no. Gorette, yes. Kaguya, yes. Little Mermaid, no. Totsi, yes. Um, not Crackhead, yes. 3 Little Pigs, no. Aladdin, yes. Rapunzel, yes. Amelin, no. Magical, yes. So we only have Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, and Hamilton to tell us some of these things. So let's go ahead and draw some other ones. If not, we're gonna be doing another stream where we pull all the characters to give up their farewell voices, parting words, and not just duplicates, okay? Because we will have to OCR them for you guys to finally understand what the hell are they saying. Because I can't Japanese quite well. Just like Oshimin can't English, I can't Japanese. Alright? Okay. Next.
ねえねえ
Yeah!
食べたの
3 remaining.
もし美味しいものを食べた時は私たちを思い出してくれたら嬉しいな。
So let's see what they tried to say here. On behalf of the 3 Little Pigs, the red pig says, hey, what did you eat today? We'll be happy if you remember us when I ate something delicious. Yes, of course we will, because everything we ate are delicious. Again, it's for the 3 Little Pigs, but you get what I mean. Because again, they all have their own parting words for the player. If they ate or they done something, make sure to remember the characters that they played along with the game. And then this one is among the ones that took the cake, aside from, obviously Snow White. But regardless, 3 remaining. We got Pinocchio, Hamilton, and Sleeping Beauty. And we're done. So we need to get those 3 characters out of the way, and then we'll end the stream. And again, we got his favorite.
時に迷い傷つくことがあっても、あなたなら必ず自らの正義を貫けるはずだ。
And I will be voiding Snow White to VTuber space, and Emmy will have it firsthand. I'm just gonna have to try it first because I'm his mama and papa. You know what I mean. Oh Christ, what am I doing?
あなたと出会えたことをとても嬉しく思う。時に迷い
I need help.
傷つくことが
Snow
あって
White
も、
won't let me
あなた
go.
なら必ず
After
自
what
ら
I
の
just
正義を貫け
said.
るはずだ。
After what I just said last time, Snow White appeared again. I mean, I need some help. Put me out of this and put yourself in my place, dude. Fuck. It's twice in a row. Can we make it the 3 or will it be another character? I'm not even entirely sure, but fuck that. I'm done with it
おや、
today.
何を終わった気になっているんです
Strike broken.
私たちの研究はまだ始まったばかり。探求の果てでまたいつかお会いしましょう。
Alright, there goes Dotsie. We got Sleeping Beauty, Pinocchio, and Hamilton left, so we'll better get those characters out of the way.
お主はもう大丈夫だと言っておる。この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Okay. Again, he's Nutcracker is a little bit playful this time. Just to get that possibility, just to get that positivity. I admire his possibility. I admire his positivity, as a matter of fact. Alright, next! What do we got?
お主はもう大丈夫だと言っておる。この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Nutcracker is following Bebe's footsteps. And by Bebe we mean Snow White. Next.
ねえねえ、今日は何を食べたの？もし美味しいものを食べたときは、私たちを思い出してくれたら嬉しいな。
Next. Again, we got 3 characters, but again, they're all parting words. But they're kind of like we're kind of like random or kind of like the same. You know what I mean.
どんな悲劇が訪れたと
Yes!
しても
2 left.
それはいつかあなたを紡ぐ美しい物語になるわ。その物語をたまにでいいから私に見つめさせてね。
Okay, so I think Emmy also had it on his on Global Edition. Again, most of his experiences were from Global Edition, alright? So I can only guess. Because again, he told me everything. So let's see what Little Mermaid has in store for us. No matter what tragedy happens, because she's the symbol of tragedy, or tragedy, I guess. I don't know. No matter what tragedy happens, it will one day become a beautiful story for you. Please let me look at that story just once in a while. You know what? If I'm gonna be playing the game, I have an lore that had the tragedy. So I will read that to you. But at least like I got you that I got the lore. You wanna check it out? I'll type it out. But yeah. There we go. Alright, Little Mermaid, how about that? But then again, if they're talking about the player, I mean, kind of like their personal experiences, maybe. I think we would have to deal with SINoALICE making a spinning off their own series to like a bunch of spin-offs, but who knows? Only time will tell. Only Yokotaro will tell the difference. All right, we got 2. We only got. Wait. I think we got 3 left because we don't have Pinocchio, we don't have Sleeping Beauty, we don't have it. Oh, it's a Little Mermaid. Okay, 3 left. Again, we got 3 left, so I probably miscounted. and miscalculated. Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty, and Hamelin were all
あ
that's
なた
left.
と会えて本当によかった。離れてしまうのは寂しいけれど大丈夫。私はずっとあなたのそばで応援しているよ。
Alright, then, sure.
ねえねえ、今日は何を食べたの？もし美味しいものを食べたときは
I'll be back after a break.
私たちを
I'll
思い
be
出
back
して
for a
くれ
bit.
たら嬉しいな。
Okay, I'm back. It took a while. But, I had to feed the dog. Next! We got Sleeping Beauty, Pinocchio, and Hamelin remaining. So we better get those three out of the way.
まだここにいたんだ。あんたも物好きだね。
So we're gonna be skipping those things just so that everyone remembers what the characters are saying.
してやるからさ。
Next!
「お主はもう大丈夫だと言っておる。この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Yeah, sure. Why not? Ah! Forgot. Shit.
やっと出会うことができました。あなたこそが私が求めていた一番強いお方。これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。やっと出会うことができました。あなたこそが私が求めていた一番
Oh,
強いお方。
God.
これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。
お主はもう大丈夫だと言っておる。この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Again, we still haven't had no any of this shit. It's gonna be devastating. This will be devastating.
これからも
We got Nagi again. So two in a row so two in a row go to Snow White, not Crackhead, and then Kaguya as of late. Alright, sure, I mean, sure. Sure, why not?
あなたと出会えたことをとても嬉しく思う。時に迷い傷つくことがあっても、あなたなら必ず自らの正義を貫けるはずだ。
We got Snow White. But do we have everything on the OBS folder? I hope we do. Because I could only do that in one take. Okay, I could only do that in one take. Well, we'll have a little bit more screen time. Okay. I guess we found our screen time. Let's try it again. Ramen! Two left!
心に刻まれるもの。離れていても私はあなたと共にいます。これからのあなたの旅に幸あらんこと。
And just like what Snow White had in her screen time, let's see what Hamilton has to say. Music and beauty are the things that are etched in the heart. Even though we are far apart, I'm with you. Best of luck on your future journey. Wow, that's actually quite reassuring coming from Hamilton. That's brilliant. I like it. I really like it. Thanks, Hamilton. Emmy will appreciate that. I'm on the verge of reviving his J16, the one that started everything. Even his SINoALICE thing. So, you know what it is. You know how it is.
やっと出会うことができました。あなたこそが私が求めていた一番強いお方。これからも私をたくさん満足させてくださいね。
Next! Now we're back to Kaguya, so next. Two left.
ねえねえ、今日は何を食べたの？もし美味しいものを食べたときは、私たちを思い出してくれたら嬉しいな。
What the actual fuck? What's that?
金で買えないものはないって思ってたけども、一つだけあったんだ。それはね。コンフィデンシャルだから教えないよ。
I think, Alani, you're talking about the feelings for the player, right? Emmy won't cut it. He has Snow White.
金で買えないものはないって思ってたけども。
And he now joins
一
the
つだけあったんだ。
and he joins the 2 in a row club. And he officially joins the 2 in a row club.
教えないよ。
First one is Snow White. Holy shit. And he's now joining the freaking 2 in a row club. Will he be doing the 3 in a row club? I'm not even entirely sure. But all I know is it's something else.
大丈夫です。あなたと遊んだ思い出はずっと僕の中にあります。
Ow.
だからもう寂しくないです。
Pinocchio and Sleeping Beauty are the ones that are left. So I will keep that in mind. So we got all the characters. This stream ends.
はあ、
あなたが私を思い出してくれたら嬉しいな。
もう寂しくないです。
もう寂しくないです。
好きのキュアンスリーピンビューティーあるなワンスthat are left.
そ we got all the characters. The stream ends. Pinocchio is the one that's left!
でも
And we're not dealing with the screenshots because he has it already.
嫌じゃないたまになら特別に許してあげる
So what you guys been thinking? We have the characters. Why don't you do it on the screenshots? Well, I just wanted to be as pure as possible without any going after the screenshots thing, so yeah. Just forget about the other ones here. But it's just had his own interpretation. Okay, so Sleeping Beauty says, wow. He came back after saying goodbye? Wait, what does that mean? Anyway, but I wake up to your voice. I don't hate it. If it's just once in a while, I'll give you special forgiveness. I think there's actually going to be a lore between Sleeping Beauty and the player having some kind of like love-hate relationship because she's holding grudges against the player because the player says goodbye. So I mean, if we're the player, we it's us the player, okay? The player, we said goodbye to Sleeping Beauty, and then afterwards, when the maintenance ended, we came back here, drew her, and then this happened. Let me check the translations again. It's just once in a while. Once in a blue moon, I said. Pinocchio is the one that's left. We just need to wing it. This post-mortem is something
音
else.
楽とは美とは心に刻まれるもの離
Uh,
れていても私はあなたと共にいますこれからのあなたの旅に幸あらんこと
I need some help. Anyway, back. La 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 la.
お主はもう大丈夫だと言っておる。この偉大なる我が輩が保証する。ほれ、さっさといかんかい。
Hi. It's actually kind of cool. Next. I'm a little bit silent. I don't know.
大丈夫ですあなたと遊んだ思い出はずっと僕の中にありますだからもう寂しくないです
Okay. It would be better if we were dealing with it in person, though. If anyone got the bride, just let him know.
大丈夫ですあなた
Two in a row
と遊ん
club.
だ思い出はずっと僕の中にありますだからもう寂しくないです
I don't know what's happening with my nose. I'm having a mucus or something. I'm not sure. But we're almost done. We have Pinocchio left, and it's over.
あなたと会えて本当に良かった離れてしまうのは寂しいけれど大丈夫私はずっとあなたのそばで応援しているよ
So bondage is literally bondage in her own right, though. Lemmy only has justice on his side, so nothing to worry about.
あなたと遊んだ思い出はずっと僕の中にありますだからもう寂しくないです
Pinocchio, go! Oh my god, I think I'm lightheaded today.
音楽とは美とは心に刻まれるもの離れていても私はあなたと共にいます
Oh my god. What the
これから
hell?
のあなたの旅に幸あらんこと
I don't know what's happening in here. I'm kind of like laying down. I don't know why. I feel kind of devastated sometimes.
大丈夫です あなたと遊んだ思い出
Very
は
good, not doing
ずっ
good.
と僕の中にあります。だから
Okay, I'll do that after. Why? I'll do it. Okay, I'm back again. Holy shit. Let's see how it goes. Pinocchio, come on, do it! Jesus Christ. I've been waiting for too long. Ah, 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 ah.
まだここにいたんだ。
We got Cindy
あん
though.
たも物好きだね。
Jesus.
12時の鐘は鳴ったんだ。早く帰りな。見送りくらいはしてやるからさ。
Oh, what happens if we got all the characters?
もう
Yes!
誰かに
The last one in the the last one's golden egg.
決めたんだ。だって僕は僕でいられるようになったんだから。
Wait, hold on. Let me illustrate this properly. Okay, so let's see what this has to tell us. So, Pinocchio says. So Pinocchio says, "I've decided not to look to anyone for answers anymore because I can now be myself." So he's now letting go of his dependence thing, which is pretty impressive. I'm actually a little not. I'm actually not gonna lie, that is actually impressive. So now that that Pinocchio realized that the whole lot of the story is now in there, so he can now act on his own and not depend on others anymore. So he's now letting go of the staff that was bestowed upon him. Now he's walking on a straight path towards having the best of his life for himself. So, but I think we got. Wait, what? Why is he wearing a? Garter belt. But anyway, it's done. We have everything. We have everything. Every single thing. All 12 characters is now having are now having have told us their final goodbyes. The only thing that we left to do now is to do endless purification, which will do a lot. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and see. Again, this is the supposedly home screen. It's blank, doesn't have a life anymore, but we can still see the rose that is now in particular. Let's go ahead and purify. Endless purification. Let's do this shit. And also, since we set the Snow White, so hopefully there's Snow White in there. No! It's not Snow White, it's always Alice. Because, like I said, there's no SINoALICE without Alice, okay? There's no SINoALICE without Alice. That's what I told myself. Again, learning from his ways, I can do this. But what's the end of it? Maybe we'll do that in another stream, in another post-mortem stream. Because we haven't explored some other features here. So just to give you a little quick preview here after this endless purification out. Okay, so we got that. So let's check out the OCR in this thing. Let's see what's going on in here. This one here, it says Slaying 69. That's nice. Oh, so it also has the credit to that thing. Wait, let me minimize that again. So it has the thing on the bottom where it says it has the thing. So it also includes a special message here. It says, "Thank you very much for all the memories. Creative Planner, Murakami Toshi." Oh, okay. So I will screenshot that on behalf of Emmy. It will be on his device. It will not be on my device. Wow. So the developers took some time to actually write this out on some of the features. But is it going anywhere? Maybe. After the final stream or like the final ceremony? Because we already have hosted 2 ceremonies, maybe it's time for the officialities to do their own ceremonies. So we got stories here. So we got Act of Impulse, Act of Hatred, Act of Fusion, Act of Elimination. We got Desire. On global, we just got Impulse, Hatred, Reality, Fusion, Elimination. That's just it. That's literally just it. We're back to okay. So this is Desire arc. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let me see. Main story. We haven't explored much in here, but we're gonna give a little bit of a preview here. Just to see what's going on. It's Snow White. Wow, let's have a lot of chapters here. Wow. What we got underscores here? That'll be in another episode. Hey, we got this. We got that. Also, we got movies and shit. That is so cute. I mean, we got everything that happened here. And we got Snow White. What in hell? What? How did Snow White get in here? Emmy! Emmy! It's Snow White in there! On 2018! Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's see. We got SINoALICE, everything. We got Active Reality. Year end 2018 is end of Active Reality, but it's freaking thing. We got Pinocchio. We got shit. We got ED. Oh, ED means end. Let's take a look. Will it rotate? That is the question. No.
何をする気ですか？
ちょっとまさか。
やめろギシン。
そうだよ、何も疑心まで。
でも一緒にいてあげられるのはただの私だけですから。
疑心、おい、疑心。
疑心。言っちゃった。
これは。なるほど。 どうやら我々もさようならのようですね。
どういうこと？
欲望の根源であるガチャのシステムが崩壊しました。つまり欲望の産物である我々も消えるのです。
なんか難しい。それになんだか寂しいです。
そうですね。さあユーザーさんにお別れを。
ずっと遊んでくれてありがとうございます。
非常に興味深い探求の旅でした。ありがとうございます。
美しい記憶をありがとうございました。
君との思い出はプライスレスな喜びだったよ。
お別れしないといけないのは最大の悲劇ね。
でも食べきれないほどの思い出をもらえたよ。
あなたと会えてよかった。そうですよね、兄様。
こんな私と仲良くしてくれてありがとうございます。あなたといるとどんな場所でも楽しかった。そうね、夢の中のように素敵だった。僕はもう大丈夫。みんながいるから。
だからなんだ、あんたもきっと大丈夫さ。
あなたはとても強いお方ですから。
ありがとう。あなたのおかげでこの欲望の連鎖は断ち切られた。もしも願いが叶うならどうかあなたの心の中にずっといさせてほしい。私たちはあなたをずっと忘れない。だからあなたも。
Okay, that's the true end or something like that. Anyway, I think we're gonna be done with this episode. We're already 11:33 p.m. here, which is 12:33 a.m. in Japan. So thank you so much for being here with me. On behalf of Emmy, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. And I'm deeply honored to have represented Emmy and the Lonely Bride as we formally conclude SINoALICE in all of its entirety. Don't forget, on our website, mangiswell.github.io, there's a button right now that directs us to the final stream, which will have it in a few days. So, again, a lot of this has happened, and we're still gonna be able to cover all of that in some other episodes. So, for right now, let's call it quits here, and let's go ahead and raid somebody. So, let's see, who are we gonna raid today? Hey? Not sure, but I don't think Mama Riorio can do that. Okay, Riorio is here with us, so let's go ahead and send our love over to Mama Riorio, right? Control 5, apparently, okay. SMA 157F. Close connection. There we go. Okay. So Mama Riorio is now with us. So again, thank you so much for being with us as we formally conclude the series. Again, we'll be covering more of this, I think, before the final stream ends, and before this final stream concludes. And as a personal side note, we will be covering it live here on this stream. So look forward to it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on V-Stream for Inside Stories. So with that, we bid you good night. And once again, justice continues to live on. We'll see you later, SINoALICE.